Alright, so since the last parts of this video made some of you guys just a little bit salty, I'm just going to make things clear before we get into this video. Just because I think something is overrated doesn't mean it's bad. Okay, it doesn't even mean I think it's bad. I simply just think it gets more hype than deserved. Now, with that being said, here are some things that I think are way too overrated. Now, in part 1, we started off with the beautiful world of fine art. So, to start off this video, we got fine dining. Fine dining is easily one of the most overrated things you could spend your hard-earned money on. I mean, look at this. This serving of rabbit food costs more than a crisp new pair of G Fazos. Like, what the fuck is this? It looks like 2 grapes and pencil shavings. Most of it doesn't even look that good. Out here serving grilled leaves and fried spam for the same price as the 2K Black Mamba edition. I can make half of this shit at home. Sure, maybe the plating isn't the same, and maybe I don't have a chef's hat, but I'll tell you one thing I will get after my meal. Full. I mean, McDonald's Happy Meals come with more food than this. These guys are serving shrimp and dandelion fluff at AirPod prices. And don't even get me started on edible gold. This shit tastes like nothing. And look, okay, I get it. Some people want to flex, but a lot of these dishes get praised like Remy himself got behind the stove. I don't need to bust down my quarter pounder, okay? I just want to eat. And speaking of eating, the next overrated thing on our list, Takis. Now, before I continue to dig myself in a hole of internet hate so deep I may never see the sunlight again, I'm going to say this one more time. Just because I think it's overrated doesn't mean I think it's bad. Because a lot of you from the last video were writing up for Nutella like Nutella would do the same for you. But look, bro, Takis are overrated. To be honest, I don't know what even made them so popular, like the internet or trends or whatever, but I just remember waking up one day and seeing the Taki takeover happen overnight. Now, if we're going to be 100% transparent here, they're just rolled up Doritos, all right? I'm sorry. Just take a Dorito and roll it into a little Dorito blunt, throw some extra lime juice on it, and you have Takis. I could probably name 20 other chips I would eat before Takis, but I have a feeling the internet isn't going to let me live if I share that list. So I'll just leave it at Takis are overrated. Just like our next entry, which, you know, I should probably just end the video here before it's too late for me. Alright, I'm just going to say it. Ranch. Now, hold on a minute. Before you go running to the comments talking about the 100 different torture methods you would like to use on me and my offspring, I like ranch, okay? I do enjoy some ranch. You know, ranch with veggies, ranch with wings. Personally, I'd usually prefer blue cheese dip with my wings, but... FBI, open up! Oh, shit. Ranch with pizza and whatever, okay? Ranch is a good dip. But for those of you who didn't know, ranch has recently surpassed ketchup, mayo, and mustard as America's favorite sauce. And look, between us, ranch is good, but it's just not #1 sauce material, alright? I mean, it is pretty versatile, but as versatile as ketchup? As versatile as mayo? Hell no. I mean, most of your favorite sauces are probably made with mayo, okay? Even ranch itself is made with mayo. Mayo is a blank canvas, alright? Saying ranch is the best sauce is like saying a beanbag chair is the best piece of furniture. I mean, beanbag chairs are good when the situation calls for them, but the best piece of furniture? I don't think so. Ranch is good, okay? But I'll be real, I don't think there's ever going to be a situation where I need a bottle of ranch at all times. The next overrated thing we got is getting drunk, but more specifically, getting shit-faced. I honestly have no idea why getting so fucked up you basically become a shit-talking vegetable ever became something people actually wanted to do, but it's definitely not enjoyable. Look, if you want to get lit, by all means, get lit. But some of y'all fill yourselves up with enough elixir to drop 2 Mega Knights and a Lava Hound, and I just don't see the point after that. And if you don't even remember your night, all you've really done is rob and beat yourself up in your sleep, really. I mean, think about it. If you get so shit-faced you black out, spend half your night throwing up your insides, then wake up feeling like you just got jumped into a gang while also being short some money you used on upgrading your Barbarian King the night before, then what did you really gain from this experience? But I'm not talking about alcoholics, alright? Being addicted and just wanting to get fucked up for the sake of saying you got fucked up are 2 very different things. And that's the part that I think is a little overrated. All that to end off the night needing an elixir pump to empty out the overwhelming amount of toxins you filled your system with. And then you get hungover and it's just pretty shitty. I'm just saying, alright? Get lit, but knowing your limits is pretty cool too. But speaking of drinking, the next overrated thing on our list is the club. Now, I know I'm starting to sound like the fun police right now, but I'm just being real. Again, if you want to have some fun, spend the night out with some friends, by all means, fuck the club up. But if you really think about it, you're lining up with your ID to get into a dark gym with music playing and sweaty drunk people standing around. It just doesn't sound too great on paper, alright? That's all I'm saying. And a lot of you guys out there going to the club dropping mortgage payments on a bottle of Henny to impress some bitches that only look good until the sun comes up. But hey, to each their own. And since we ended part 1 with a little tech talk, for our last overrated thing, we got PlayStation. Now look, alright? Just like the end of the last video, I can't say much on this one either, because I myself am a PlayStation enjoyer. Real ones went from PS2 to Xbox 360 and then back to PlayStation, but that's besides the point. I am a PlayStation enjoyer, and I do typically prefer PlayStation to Xbox outside of the 360 because that shit was goated. But I'll be real, the PS5, it isn't all that. It's cool, I like it, but the resale prices and the ridiculous amount of hype was just a wee bit too much. Some of you would have had a better chance of your dad coming back with the milk than getting your hands on a PS5 on release. I mean, it's really just a faster and bulkier PS4. A couple new features, but really nothing to write home about. Honestly, the best thing I've gotten out of my PS5 was the new clip system. We didn't even have Discord on PlayStation until like the end of last year. And it's just not as great as everyone acts like it is. And that's going to wrap up the most overrated things part 2. If there's anything else you guys think is overrated, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll make a part 3. I appreciate you guys for watching. Remember not to take anything I say too seriously, okay? It's all for fun. Appreciate you guys for watching. And I'll see you all in the next video. Yeah.